All right, guys. This is our Team Smith Sunday night Zoom call, and I appreciate all of you guys getting on this evening. We have had a really amazing first few days, 10 days in July, and we are over 300 new people. 300 new people in less than 2 weeks to this team. So that is absolutely incredible. So I am blown away by the efforts of this team to add their some new ambassadors. So good job. Super proud of everybody. I know that this special was very, very generous of Plexus to do that. They actually extended it numerous times. The code was actually working until last night. So we got an extra few days of that special. So that was really awesome. Over 300 people. So that tells me that next month should be huge, right? Over 300 people added to this team. But the key is getting these new people started out right. We don't want to lose them. We don't want to ignore them. We don't want to wait a week or two to get them started. We want to get them started right away. So my suggestion to y'all that have signed new people, I don't care if your team signed one new person or if your team signed 50, you guys need to get your new ambassadors started off correctly. So I want you guys to get with your leaders, see who added who. Like I said, I don't care if it's one person or 20, get with your leaders and see who they signed. And I want you guys to do a welcome call for your team, your specific team. So if your people in your downline added 1 or 20, I want you to set a night where, and I can be on this call if you feel more comfortable, or you can ask one of your uplines, but I want you to do a welcome call. It can be on the phone or it can be a Zoom like this, but I think it's really important that you specifically invite all your new people and get them on a welcome call. You want to introduce yourself. You want to introduce your upline. You want to, welcome them to your team. You want to tell them how excited you are that they've joined this company. And you want to give them something to do. We want to give them something to do. We want to show them what they need to be doing. And their very first task is to get to silver. We want them to get a paycheck their very first month. That's going to get them moving. So getting them to silver is really important. I stress this all the time, but if you can help your new ambassadors earn a paycheck, it's going to motivate them to do more. If they do just a little bit and they get 3 of their buddies to join and they each buy a welcome pack, that's $75 they're going to get the following Friday from BBBs, right? And they're going to get a $100 silver bonus. So that's $175 their very first month. That's not bad for a $19.99 investment, right? Even if they bought a welcome pack, that's still $120 that they've spent, and they've just made back $175. So they've made back their money in their initial month. Most people cannot do that in a business investment. That's an incredible, incredible thing that we have in Plexus, that we can immediately make our money back, and we can pay for our products or put a little money back in our pocket. So I really encourage you guys, if your team signed anyone who's new, get them on a welcome call. Welcome them, tell them who you are, tell them who your upline is, make sure they're added to the team pages, make sure that they know when the team calls are, make sure you're getting them starting on their list of prospects. That is a very, very important step, and every ambassador should be making a list. They need to make a list of 100 minimum. They're going to start with 100 and they're going to continue to add to that list. Okay, and then you're going to tell them to pull their top 20. They need a top 10 for product and a top 10 for the business. And that's going to help them reach out to people. It's going to encourage them and say, okay, who do I want to talk to? Who do I want on my team? Who do I think could really benefit from these products? That's going to get your new people talking to people about Plexus. And that's what we want. We want them immediately talking to people about this opportunity and about these products. So that is just an important step that I don't want any of y'all to miss. I'm going to be doing a welcome call with my leaders and their new people. So if you have an upline that you're working with and that they can do that with you or for you, that is awesome. Definitely include them in that. If you need help, then I'm absolutely willing to help you guys. Just let me know when you want to do it. So getting your new ambassadors started is really, really important. For those of you who have been here a while and maybe you are silver, or maybe you're not silver. I am starting, and several of my leaders are actually helping me with this, but we've started the Gold Rush And the Gold Rush is a group page, and it's going to be specifically for people who are trying to get to gold. Okay. If you are gold and maybe you lost rank a little bit, maybe you're struggling, maybe you've lost some passion, maybe you've lost some momentum, that would be a great group to help you regain gold. But it's going to be specifically geared towards turning gold. So if you have to go silver first and you're going to get to gold, that's a great group for you to be added to. So if you're interested in that group, message me or post in the team page and I will add you to that page. If you have someone on your team that you want to get to gold, let me know and let's get them added to that page. The page is not going to be, it's not going to be like a Zoom call on a specific night or at a specific time. We will probably do Zoom calls in that group, but it's going to be assignments. It's going to be IPA. It's going to be checking in daily. It's going to be specific assignments that are going to push them to help their new ambassadors and to help their ambassadors get to silver so they can get to gold. We know that the key to going gold is getting your ambassadors to silver. Okay, so it's really going to be designed to help you help your team get to silver, which in turn is going to help push you to gold. So if you are not, getting your new ambassadors and getting your teams to silver, you are going to struggle getting to gold. So you have to learn how to help your ambassadors get to gold and what you need to do. What does that mean? What should you be doing for your ambassadors? What should you be doing as a leader that's going to help your team? What can you, give your new ambassadors or give your team to help them feel comfortable and confident to go out and get silver? Okay, so that's a group designed specifically to push for gold.
There you go.
Yeah, I can't hear her either.
Okay.
What happened?
She's got a problem.
You lost audio. Okay. You can't hear me?
Right.
Let's see.
Bad connection.
Can you all not hear me?
Yeah, I can't hear Kelly at all, but I can hear everybody else.
Yeah.
No, she's probably re-signing on.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Did you hear any of that?
No.
No.
Really? Okay. I don't know what even happened. I didn't even disconnect, but it disconnected me. So maybe I had a bad connection, I'm thinking. Okay, hang on. Let me try something and make sure you can hear me still.
We can hear.
Can you hear me now? Yes, you can hear me? Okay. All right, so I'm going to start over. You didn't hear anything about the Going Gold group? No. Okay. Let me try one thing. Odie, are you unmuted now?
I'm unmuted. You shared the Gold Rush group and was explaining the whole purpose of it.
Okay. Susie, did you get that? Did you hear me at all when I was explaining the Gold Rush group? Okay. Okay, I'm making sure you're unmuted just so I can hear you. So if you need to say something, I can hear you too. Okay, so the key to that group, or my idea of that group, is to help you equip your new ambassadors to get to silver. Because we all know that getting our teams, getting our ambassadors to silver is going to push us to gold. That's how we get to gold. I mean, you can think about it and you can say, I'm going to do it all on my own. I'm going to go sign 20 people by myself. But that's a lot more difficult, right? It's going to take a lot more time and it's going to take a lot more on you. If you can get 4 or 5 of your people to get to silver, you're gold. So that's the key to the group. It's going to be very specific to training to get your teams to silver, what you need to be doing for your ambassadors, how you can help them, what verbiage to use, how to get into 3-way conversations, how to run a Zoom, a 1-on-1 or a 3-on-1 or things like that. Hey, Heather, can you hear me? Let me see Heather. I'm going to make sure she can hear me. Okay. So that's what the group is for. Heather, I was just talking to them about the Gold Rush group. And that group is a group page separate than our team page that we're going to be using to help people get to gold. We're going to be training you how to help your teams get to silver, because I think that there is a little bit of a disconnect. We talk about going silver and we all know what silver means. It means 3 people, right? It sounds super easy, but in reality, it's not always as easy as it is for some. So if we can train you and get you comfortable with inviting into 3 ways, contacting your downline and staying in touch with them and seeing what they need and seeing if they're having success with their products. If we can get you the verbiage to invite into a three-way, to get into a Zoom meeting and things like that, it will help you equip your teams to get to silver, which will push you to gold. So several of my leaders have said that they would help me with this, that they want to bring their teams into this. So it will not only be me, it will be other leaders in this company and in this team, strong leaders that are going to give you great advice. They're going to give you great tips. They're going to help you stay accountable. We will do some Zoom meetings. We may do it in the daytime because some of us don't work, except for Plexus. If you work, don't worry. We'll have things in the evening. You can go to the page at random times, whenever it's time for you, and you can read up and do the task. It's not going to be something that you have to keep up with if you're not home during the day. So don't feel like it's something that you have a huge commitment to. It is a commitment, but it's at your leisure. So whenever you can get on the page and get things done and be working it, we're just going to give you the tools to help you get to gold. But I think that we have so many silvers on our team, and they got excited and they got to silver, and then they had one fall off and they got discouraged. That happens in this business. People get to gold and then people fall off, and you lose gold rank, and so you get really sad and you get really frustrated. But the thing is you stop. You can't stop. You have to say, oh gosh, I'm so disappointed. And then you say, okay, but I'm going to go out and find two more, and I'm going to help them get to silver, and then I'll be back to gold, right? So the key is not stopping. It's not quitting. It's not getting lost in that lull. And we all do it. I'm an emerald and I've done it. So I'm just saying from experience that when you have some disappointments, when you get set back, when you have a little bit of stagnant, you can't stop. And that's the problem. A lot of people just stop. They don't continue moving forward, and they stop doing the actions and the activity that already got them a step ahead. And if you stop that activity, you won't continue to move ahead. So what I'm trying to do is to shake you up a little bit and say, hey, it's okay. We've had some tough times. We've had some back office struggles. We've had some promotions lost. We have had a rough go of it. We've had a slow summer, but that's okay. We just added over 300 people to this team in 9 days. That is crazy. That just shows you how many people are hungry for what we have. If we can sign over 300 people in less than 2 weeks, there's no excuse or no reason why we can't have 20 new golds in the next 2 months. There's no reason why. We just have to find that momentum. We have to equip ourselves with the tools, and we have to get into activity. So that is what the Gold Rush group is going to be geared towards. So like I said, if you're ready, if you have team members that are ready, I highly encourage you guys to join that group if you're dedicated and ready. If you're not, then don't do it. It's for people that are ready and willing to put in the work and do the activities that are going to get them promoted. So that's what that team page is for. Those of you that jumped on a little late, I'm just going to tell you really quick, welcome calls. We talked about all your new people. You need to get them on welcome calls. You need to get your leaders. You need to get your upline, and you need to welcome these people. Get them excited, get them trained, and get them running right out of the gate so you can see next month and the month after your points go up. Your people start to multiply and duplicate and do all the things that we want them to do so we can all continue to grow in our teams. Leaders Retreat. I'm going to touch on this, and I'm going to kind of turn it around a little bit. I don't want you to miss my message. But I think that with convention, it was this huge hype, right? We were so excited, and we had to earn all these points. And then when it got closer to convention, it was stressful. It was, oh my gosh, I didn't earn the money back. Or, oh my gosh, I didn't get the travel voucher. How am I going to afford it? Oh my gosh, blah, blah, blah. Then it's almost like it's not fun anymore, right? You're so stressed out because you want to go so bad. And then you miss a special event, or you didn't get winner's dinner, or you just didn't get something that you really tried hard for. And it becomes unfun. And I don't want your Plexus journey to be unfun. I don't want it to be stressful. I don't want you to worry. That's not what this business is about. And I am guilty of that too. Sometimes we just want something so bad and we get so caught up in the winning stuff or earning stuff that we forget to have fun with it. We forget to, hey, let's just hang on a second. Like, just let's do the task that we need to do. Let's have fun while doing it. And if we earn something big and awesome, great. That is fantastic. But if we don't, we're not going to get upset. We're not going to give up. We're not going to stop. We're just going to say, you know what? I'm going to try my best. And if I get it, awesome. But if I don't, I'm going to get it next time. So with Leaders Retreat, I want you guys to hear me in this. I want y'all to go to Leaders Retreat. It's my favorite event. It is incredible, and all of you need to be there. And I want you to work towards it as hard as you can. I want you to do all the things that are going to get you there. There's two tasks that are going to get you to Leaders Retreat. Your sales, your PV is most important because that's going to give you the most points. So you should be trying your hardest to share these products and make sales. The second thing is to sign new qualified ambassadors. Two things, right? PV and signing new ambassadors. I want you to work hard 100% of the time and do all the things that are going to get you those two things. But at the end of the day, y'all, if you don't make it, that is okay. It will be okay because you know what? There's other events, there's other things that go on in the company, and I don't want you to get so wrapped up in the contest part of it that it becomes a stress for you. Because you know what happens? It's not fun and you don't want to do it. It almost like defeats the purpose. You're so stressed out and you're so stalking your points that you're not checking in with people, right? You're not really talking about the products. You're not really sharing your heart and sharing the opportunity. You're just trying to get points. And I don't want you to do that. I want you to have a gut check and say, what am I doing? I am pushing these products because I actually love the products, right? And they're making people healthier and they're changing people's lives. I want to have ambassadors that join my team because they are hungry and want change in their finances, right? It's not about 5 points. It's not about 10 credit points. It's about changing someone's health in their financial opportunity and changing their life. So I want you to hear me. Work hard, and I want you guys to get to Leaders Retreat, but don't forget why we're doing this. It's not for a contest. It's not to win prizes. It's to help change people's lives. And if you make Leaders Retreat, that is amazing. I'll be so proud and happy for you. And if you don't, that's okay, because next year you'll make it and you're going to go and experience and it'll be wonderful. But just remember why we're doing this. And don't let it be unfun for you. Don't stress so bad that it's not fun for you anymore and it's like a job. Because we don't want to work a job, right? This isn't a job. This is a passion for us. This is something that we love to do and that we get to do. We get to do this. Like, we get to stay home with our kids. We get to go, spend time with our husbands or wives. We have the freedom not to clock in 9 to 5 every day. It's something that we get to do that's such a blessing. And that is why we share it with other people, right? Because we want them to experience the same thing we are. So I just wanted to throw that out there. And I don't want you to think I don't want you to work hard for the Leaders Retreat, because I absolutely do. But I hope you hear my heart in that. I just don't want you to overthink it. Because I know that coming off of convention, it was like I needed a week or two to decompress. It was so intense and awesome, but it's like this huge whirlwind and we're so busy. And being a Jewel, it's just, you see so many people and it's so exciting. And then we come home and it's like, oh my gosh, I have to do this all over again for Leaders Retreat, And it can be almost a burden instead of being fun. So I just want to make sure that you guys are having fun in this and you're enjoying it and you're sharing the products because they're changing people's lives, and you're sharing the opportunity because it's going to change their lives as well. So that's something I just wanted to say with that. Okay. New people, Gold Rush group, having fun. Don't stress about Leaders Retreat. Trying to think anything else I want to cover. Monday, we should have our financials. They should be up on Monday. I know everybody's been asking me, when's financials? So look for them tomorrow sometime. Probably, I would guess, later afternoon. Sometimes they're early, but I would guess later afternoon. I will say that company-wide, there has been a struggle. And corporate has recognized that. They have been taking longer to do your financials because they're double checking, they're triple checking, they're going back to make sure they're giving you guys all the points that you've earned. They're checking the PVs, they're checking the credit cards. So they're really doing their due diligence to try to make sure that every glitch and every incident is fixed and correct before they issue the financials. So I know it's frustrating at times because we want to see, you know, what's coming to us and we don't want to wait till the last minute. But sometimes waiting to the last minute is going to get you those few points. It's going to, you know, get a corrected glitch or whatever. So bear with them. They're working really hard. And I wanted to remind you guys that it's not a Plexus thing. It's a network marketing that typically summertime, there's a lull. Summertime is just a different time for our season. And it's very, very normal that we go through the roller coasters of the up and down. This is not something that is just your team or our team. This is company-wide in every team. So I think that with this special, I'll be honest, I was very nervous when the special came out because of the glitches in the back office. And I thought, oh gosh, let's just, leave it how it is and not do a special. But gosh, I'm so thankful for that special because we just added over 300 people to this team. And that's 300 lives that possibly be changed with the Plexus opportunity. So how awesome is that? And I'm so grateful that our company does that for us. And I know because this is my 3.5 years in this, it will start to pick up. And summer is so short. We have like less than, I think it's 5 weeks until we start school here, not even. So school is going to start soon. It's back to school. We roll into the fall. It's going to be incredible. I love the fall season. It's our season and the holidays. So we have so many things, great things coming. So let's just get through the summer. Let's have some fun. Let's, welcome all our new people, get them started off right, continue pushing for Leaders Retreat, and make sure you guys are maintaining fun in this business and maintaining, enjoying this business and not making it a stress and not overthinking everything and putting everything into a numbers or contest, because that's not what it's all about. You guys, I'm so incredibly proud of you. I know that a lot of you have not had it easy. A lot of you have struggled. You've pushed through. I want to say, my outside legs, you guys are incredible. You guys have stuck together. You guys are talking to each other, coming home from convention. You guys are making new friends. A lot of my local girls have, IPA chats going, and we meet every Wednesday at Chick-fil-A. Just so many great things have been born from convention out of relationships. And that is what this thing is all about, is building relationships. Yes. And getting to know each other, because how cool is it that there's so many of us locally, and it's just fun to get together, and I want that for all of you. So if you don't have someone locally that you have a buddy, let me know, because I want to hook you up with someone in the Plexus family that is in your local area that you can buddy up with, or even online. I know a lot of my girls talk online. They do the Facebook chats. They do Zooms together. I mean, that just makes my heart happy and smile, because I know that I need that for me in my business. So I love watching you guys build relationships within the team. So good job. I mean, you guys are doing everything that you should be doing. You're encouraging each other. So that's just fantastic to watch. And I know that in the next couple months, we are going to roll out some promotions. So, just know that I'm really proud of you. You guys are working really hard, and we're going to get through this summer, and it's going to be amazing. So if you guys have questions, I'm going to unmute you really quick, just in case. And if not, we'll go ahead and close. Anybody have anything that they need, want to ask me or say on Team Call?
I have a question. For Leaders Retreat, is that a lot of it paid for by Plexus?
Everything is paid for but travel and food. So they pay for the hotel, and you earn special events. Like that.
Cool. That's
so
cool.
you get your ticket to Dallas if you get Leaders Retreat.
Okay, and then can we bring a guest?
Yes, it is a +1 event.
Okay.
And a lot of people, last year, they changed this back and forth. Some people said, yes, you can bring an ambassador, and it was, no, you can't bring an ambassador. So I don't know the answer to that. If you can bring an ambassador that did not earn, I'm not sure yet if you can do that. It seems to always vary and change from time to time, so I'm not 100% on that, so I'll have to let y'all know.
Pretty much what I ended up reading, because I was wondering the same thing, is that they say that when you bring an ambassador, it has to be an ambassador within the family, is what I read. Like a spouse, like your mom, or like it can be an ambassador, but it has to be family related is what I read.
Yeah,
how-
it always says that, and then that, people always end up.
I mean, people do what they want to do anyways at the end of the day. They're not controlling.
That's just weird.
But I
anyway.
think typically it's supposed to be your relation of some sort if you want to be an ambassador.
How come? That's weird.
Because it's an earned event, I think they think it's unfair, for some ambassadors if you don't earn it to come. And it was like, okay, who do you pick? And if you pick someone on your team, and it's kind of like not fair for everybody else.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So,
Makes sense.
but I'll keep you guys posted on that. More than likely, it'll be a relative if it's an ambassador. But yes, husband, wife, spouse, boyfriend, whatever, girlfriend. You can always bring a +1 to leaders retreat.
I'm thinking about bringing my sister Tammy.
Yeah, she would love that.
Yeah, just more, just so she gets to get out and do something.
Yeah, and it's good for her to see the plexus side, the whole plexus thing.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. All right. Anybody else? All right. Well, I will let you guys go. You guys have a fantastic week. Make sure about the Gold Rush. If you have someone you want in the group, let me know. If you want to be in the group, let me know. And welcome calls. If you don't have an upline or you don't have someone you feel comfortable doing the welcome call with, let me know. I can, hook you up with one of your team members or one of the leaders, or I can help you as well. Just let me know, because I definitely want you guys getting your new people started off right. Okay? So you guys have, go ahead.
Can I ask my teammates if they want to get in this Gold Rush?
Yes.
Can I post it in the Pink Diamonds tomorrow?
Yep.
Okay, thanks.
Yep. All right, guys. Well, you have a fantastic night, and I will see you soon.
Wait, Kelly, can you stay on the call and stop recording? I want to talk to you.
Yes.